All right, this question was, how, so question number 8 was a line. Um, and then this one was when the student submitted it, they checked their answer, they submitted a line, um, and it was supposed to be curved. How do you know it's supposed to be curved? Well, the function given is x squared. So that is one of the options. Once I click to enlarge the graph, notice you have a couple different options here. There's a line, there's a v, so that would be absolute value. That's a parabola, so that would be what we're using here because a quadratic is a parabola, okay? And then there's a circle, and then that's just free, kind of like you know what, that's actually probably a cubic function. So we'll talk about that if we get to that. I don't think so. Um, so I selected it. It says f of x equals x squared. So that goes through the origin, right? And then you got to pick a couple other points. Well, I know y equals x squared goes through 1, 1. So I'm going to plot that. And then it also goes through 2, 4. And I just click that. So it took 3 points to get it to curve. And how did I know it was 1, 1 and 2, 4? Well, if I made and again, if you hit the see an example, it would, I'm assuming it's going to give you a table like it did for the last one. All right, so if I just have, make an XY chart for y equals x squared. Because again, f of x equals x squared, same thing as y equals x squared, right? So I pick an x value of 0, substitute 0 in for x, you get a 0 for y, right? An x value of 1, well, if 1 squared is 1, so that means y is 1. If I have an x value of 2, all right, 2 squared is 4. So that's why it's the ordered pair 2, 4. Okay. If I did it for y equals x squared plus 3, I have 0, 1, and 2. Again, those are just x values that I picked. It doesn't matter. I'm just picking the easiest 3. If I substitute 0 in for x, 0 squared is 0, plus 3 is 3. If I substitute 1 in for x, I get 1 squared is 1, plus 3 is 4. Substitute 2 in for x, 2 squared is 4, plus 3 is 7. Okay, so again, that curve is the one, I already did that one, right? Now I need to do this one. So I'm going to plot the points. And again, this is a quadratic, so I'm using the quadratic curve tool. So I'm going to plot 0, 3 first. I want to plot 1, 4 next. And then I'm going to plot 2, 7. So right 2, then up to 7. Okay, and then you hit save on that. So it's just working with a different function, although something doesn't look right. Yeah, I think my point there is at, there we go. The point that was 2, 4 was actually at 2, 3, so I just had it on the wrong spot. And then you can just move it around. I'm using my finger. If you have a stylus for your Chromebook, you can use that, but I don't think it came with that. So every point I'm hitting, I'm just doing my finger. And then you can move them around as well. All right, I'll hit save on that. That looks better than it did previously. I'll hit check answer on that. And then that one worked. And it's a similar kind of question as to number 8. How is the graph of G related to the graph of F? It's up 3. All right, so the graph of G is the graph of F shifted 3 units vertically up. So that in this case is C. All right, so I'm assuming you guys all have different questions, but they should be similar. I know the one that Lily asked, it was a negative x squared, so that was just the parabola going down. So it's the same type of question, just going down. All right, let me know if you have other questions.